Hey, yeah, what up, my motherfucking people? How y'all doing? I can curse because we on the membership. Today I got a nice story for you and I hope you enjoy it. But before we start this story, time to shout out them members. Shout out K Flim, new lieutenant. Shout out my dog KRUP, a survivor. And shout out Too Much Capping, another survivor. I appreciate y'all joining them memberships, and I will get back on the grind on dropping for those memberships. I'm going in no breaks. Y'all deserve it. Y'all stuck in with me while I was making this shit, so I'm gonna make sure y'all get what y'all gonna get. I'm gonna get straight into it. I go by D Jack, but you can call me D. So I go extra hard on that hard flow. Call me D. Now I'm gonna give you a time where literally my life was saved by my personality. I know that sounds crazy. I had to be about 17 years old. I'm running the street, calling myself knee deep in this thing. I want to do what I want to do. I runs across this chick. Let me tell you something. I thought it was bad back then, but it's way worse nowadays. It's way worse nowadays. Y'all see the shit. We see it all over the internet every single day. Facebook feeds, Instagram feeds, whatever you want to look at. The woman nowadays, Lord have mercy, help y'all Jesus. If you was dating a chick in high school, y'all still together, or you got a high school sweetheart, thank your lucky stars, nigga. Cause I feel bad for the generation who have to date today. Go out in the world and find something new and different today. It's hard as fuck. Cause even some of the older generation is taking on from the younger generation. When you ever seen that? But that's neither here nor there. Me and my boy at the time, my boy Shake, man. I gave y'all a story about Shake before. If you ain't seen it, I'm gonna throw the thumbnail in the video. Me and my boy Shake, we walk into the store. This store is called Jackrabbits. We on 37th, the store is on 34th. We walking street by street, and I think we get to about 35th. We're like a block away from the store. We looking at the store from where we at, and it's these two girls walking up the street. Now these chicks, they're a little on the young side, but they still in our age group. And she had to be what, 15, 16. They walking up the street. I introduced myself out the gate. I'm a young horny nigga who wanna hit everything in the world. I'm like, hey, what's your name? I don't even remember her name, bruh. I know it was something with an N. Nija, Nicole. It was N something. So for the sake of the video, let's call her Nija. I tried to spit that little game I was spitting at the time. Gave her my name and won't no numbers exchanged. It was just, hey, you trying to come smoke with us? Like we about to go get some Rellos right now. That's what we was doing. We was going to the store to get some Rellos. They stand outside the store waiting on us. But the girl she was with, she ain't with it. She ain't with none of that time that she talking about. And this girl was older.
If you going with them, I'm going home.
She said, what you trying to do?
Shit, go ahead. I'm trying to smoke. I ain't smoked since yesterday. I'm trying to smoke. You trying to smoke me out? Oh, alright then. Come on, D. Let's go.
Alright, bet. So we go to the house. Bro, it ain't 5 minutes. What up, Film Penguin? I'm just seeing your comment about the Erykah Badu and Wiz Khalifa had a white baby. That's real talk, bro. I swear to God. We 5 minutes into the house, bro. We ain't even roll up. We ain't did nothing. We in the bathroom. She already got her tongue out. Fun killed. The party is pooped. My boy little sister come up, knock on the door. Yeah.
Yeah, my mama said, ain't no company supposed to be in the house. She gonna have to go.
Bitch. Bro, she was about to give me some 9,000 in that bathroom, so she had to go. She just left. Didn't give me her number. I didn't get her number. Nothing. When I say the last time I seen her, that day, that is, we not thinking nothing of it. We looking at her as another bop. She another thotty. On to the next one. On to the next one. So I'm gonna say a good week and a half go by. A good 11 days, 10, 11 days go by. Me and my boy, we just coming from the studio. This studio is probably, I'm gonna say a mile away from 37th Street, from where my boy lived at. He going his way, and I'm going my way. I'm gonna go kick it with my gang, my squad, my boys, my dogs. The last story I just gave y'all, the nose dirty story on that live, that squad, this is squad I'm about to go kick it with. I go to the block, and ain't nobody outside. Like, it's dead outside. It's about 9 p.m. on a Friday. It is never this dead on a Friday. 9 p.m. It's busting outside. They catching plays all night. The D's must have rolled through or something. The Jakes must have picked niggas up. I sit out there for about a good 15, 20 minutes. I'm about to get up out of here. It's really feeling jive crazy. So as I'm walking, it's a car creeping up the street. Now, we see cars creeping up the street all the time on this block. I mean all the time, because this is a hot block. A lot of J's ride through here to get product. And one of the main things they gonna say to you is, hey, you working? You working, youngin? You working? That's kind of what I'm waiting to hear. Why this person rolling up? Because I can see the window rolling down as he's rolling up. I whip around, my hand in my pocket, and I'm like this, trying to see who it is in the window. Cause this our block. Only people who ride through here is the people that we know. We damn near know every person who ride through here, unless you just somebody taking this route to go somewhere else. Other than that, damn near every person that ride through here we know. Family, friends, Jay, Switch, whatever. I'm looking through the window and all I see is a pipe. I see the barrel of a fucking gun.
Get in the car. Go ahead, get in the car, man.
Bro, what?
Get in the car, bro.
I'm looking in the back seat. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting in that car, bro. She pop her head up in the back seat. Nigel.
Just get in the car, D. Just get in the car. This is my brother. Just get in the car.
I get in the car. I'm looking at her the whole ride. Where we going?
Hey, lil' bro, I ain't tell you to talk, lil' bro.
Waving the gun.
I ain't tell you to talk, lil' bro.
I ain't tell you to talk, lil' bro. Getting funny with it too, like
I ain't tell you to talk, lil' bro.
fucking goofy. That's not what I'm saying at the time. We weren't even saying goofy at the time. I'm like, oh, lame ass nigga, man. Fuck he talking about. So we get to the destination 2 blocks over, like literally. He gets out the car first. He swing open my door. Red. Cause that's what we say in Rich. We saying grade day. You know how some people be like grade day. We say grade. Like, god damn, bro. You swinging the door like that. He yanked me out the car. He looks old as fuck. But I later found out he was probably 28, 29. But for some reason, his face looked old. Like he lived a very hard and survivalist life. Eye bag, crazy. Wrinkles, crazy. Dark spots, crazy. Teeth, crazy. I get out the car. I ain't do nothing with her, dog. I couldn't even do nothing with her if I wanted to. My boy's sister came in and ruined the whole jug. Hey, look. He wanted to laugh so bad. Pipe. Right here in my jaw. Hey, lil' bro, what you doing with my sister, bro? Bro, I just told you I ain't did nothing with her. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I would've, you know what I'm saying? She in the background.
You gonna do all that? You say all that laughing and
shut the fuck up, Nigel. He get serious now. She start talking. He get serious as hell.
Fuck up. You walking off with these random ass niggas? What the fuck you doing now, huh? Who dick you sucking tonight? Who dick you sucking tonight?
He was trying to fight on behalf of this girl, and it wasn't even a fight. I understand his plight now. I understand why you doing this. You damn near speaking to a brick wall right now. We young. We gon' fuck. She gets out the car fully now.
He right. He telling the truth. Like, we didn't even do nothing. We was about to do something, but we didn't do nothing.
And he sat there looking like his heart was broke. He really looked like, damn, my little sister really is a bop. You just met him that day. Like, and I'm just thinking, this happened like a week and a half ago. Why you even on that with me right now? Like, that was a whole 10 business days ago. What was going on? He had just found out that day. The sister that was with her, she had got mad at her about something. That's why I'ma tell you, you know how females is, bro. And it stirred up some whole bullshit between us. I said, bro, I ain't on that with you. I ain't even on that with her. I ain't even seen her since that day. But I'ma keep it real with you, bro. She just might fuck a nigga tonight. I was high and I just didn't care. And bro, you can see it in niggas' face. You can tell who really gonna do something to you or not. I done looked in the eyes of a lot of killers, a lot of hustlers, a lot of street dudes, and I could tell who was really finna pull that trigger or not. And I knew he won't. From the time that he pulled up on me, I saw it in his eyes. He won't gonna do nothing to me. He won't gonna hurt me. He wanted to scare me. He's sitting there halfway laughing after what I said, like she might just fuck a nigga tonight. I'm like, bro, she about to be 16 this year. Let her rock. You gonna have to let her learn, bro. I'm like, bro, why am I telling you this? I shouldn't be telling you this. You know this. But I looked at him. I looked at his drip. I looked at him. You can tell he ain't the type that really got girls. So it was almost a security thing for him too. He gotta feel like he gotta jump down every nigga throat on behalf of his sister, cause he got too much time on his hands. I tell you what, if he had some pussy to dive in that night, he wouldn't have been on that road looking for me. Bro, so you been looking for me all day?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hey, look, bro. Just stay away from my sister, bro. Just stay away from my sister, bro. That's my sister right there, bro. You niggas, man. I swear to God, man. You niggas, man.
I just let him go. I just let him keep talking. He still got the gun, but it's down to his side now. He ain't even waving no more. He ain't got it pointed at me, and I had everything in my soul to call my uncle at that time. My uncle was right around the corner. I could have called him, and he would have immediately came over there and did something to his punk ass. But I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. And like I knew, he didn't. He let me go. The girl even said,
I'm sorry about that, D. You can call me tomorrow if you want to. I'll make it up to you.
Just to pause the story. Once I learned there's nothing I could do about what my little cousins, female family members wanted to do with themselves, that's the moment I stopped taking up for them. Hear me out now. That is the moment I stopped doing the whole, hey, leave her alone. Don't touch my this. I stopped doing that shit. You know how many niggas done died? Niggas are in the dirt right now because they went to go fight on behalf of a chick who wanted to have sex or mess with a certain dude. Now they get embarrassed or they get their feelings hurt and they want something to happen to the dude. Now I'm not saying it happen like that all the time. We gotta understand, bro, we are humans, we are sexual creatures, and we get horny. Do not die over your female family members. Guys, fellas, my dudes, don't die over her. I love her too. I love all my female family members and companions. Unless it's something life-threatening, serious, where it's like you have to step in. Same way us young niggas gotta learn. When we out there doing what we doing, let them learn. They gonna have to hit their head a few times. I done had a friend who got killed over this very thing. It was different because the sister asked him to intervene. The sister went and got him and said, oh, he did something to me, and he didn't. She mad because he broke up with her. Dude never touched her, but he came full force on some rah-rah shit and ended up getting his head bust, and it was self-defense. So the dude got off. He's still out free. Her brother dead, and she looking stupid. That shit happens. I had to accept the fact that my daughter is going to be a preteen one day. Her hormones is going to be jumping one day. It's going to take for the foundation of her father and everything I taught her. I just know that I got to be the father that I need to be in order for my daughter to be the young lady I hope her to be. It ain't going to take just moms. We already seen how that goes when it's just single mother. No, father has to be in her life, not just to protect her, but to guide her. Show her the type of guy that you want her to be with. Most daughters grow up being with a man who reminds her of her father. Think that sound crazy or weird? That's exactly how it goes. The beginning of this story was very lighthearted, just so I could prepare you for the dark side. And that very week, that same week that me, Nigel, and her brother had that altercation, it was a guy that was about 20 years my senior at the time. He would end up being shot dead inside his living room. Now at that moment, no one really knew what happened, why it happened, or who did it. But we're gonna rewind back the beginning of that week, a few days before the altercation and a little after it. Now at this point in my life, I had briefly struck up relationship with two brothers from my neighborhood. Now these brothers, they was twins, but not identical. One was very light skinned, short, long braids. The other, tall guy, dark brown skin, short haircut. Like totally two different personalities. The shorter one, he had more of a hot head on call. No nonsense, no rhyme or reason. The taller one, cool, laid back, methodical. But he himself was just as hot-headed and dangerous as the shorter brother. Now when they moved into my hood, everybody, they hit it off with them super quick because they were from the streets too. They grew up in the projects coming from the north side of the city. So they fit in with the rest of the guys like camouflage. This ain't LA or Chicago where you had to fly a certain flag or color or gang. You pretty much cool if you're willing to fight for yourself. You pretty much cool if it ain't no stains on your name. And even still, as long as you stay out the way, mind your business, nobody really gonna fuck with you unless you just caught an unlucky night in a dark alley. But what are the odds, right? Now, I'm in my senior year in high school, so I'm back and forth from my father's house to my grandmother's house to other grandmother's house, along with uncles. And the reason why so many stories come from these places is because I moved around so much. I was around so many different people, different elements. And this particular spot was one of the most dangerous places in the south side at the time. You know, we had an influx of blood gang members in the neighborhood where I was living. So in the mornings, I would take the longer way to get to my bus stop just to avoid them. By this time, the situation with my cousin, that blood story, if y'all ain't watched it, go watch that. It already happened. I don't want no parts of a gang by now. Now, because I'm taking this different route to my bus stop, I will always cross paths with these two brothers, these twins. And I always wonder why everyone else rides the bus to go to this school. It had to be at least 4 to 5 blocks away from where all of us hung out at, where we lived at, trapped at, did everything at, block parties. Their house that they lived in was literally the cornerstone of the neighborhood. They sat on the corner of where we hung out at. So one day when I stopped to talk to him, he'll ask me to hit my black and mild sometimes when I walk past. Because as I told y'all in the past stories, I used to always have a black and mild in the morning, bro. I had to have a black and mild before I went to school. And so I asked him, I'm like, bro, why you at this bus stop? He said because he went to Armstrong. Armstrong is a high school on the east end or the north side. One of the two. East end or north side. My bad, Richmond. If I get it wrong, my bad. Correct me in the comments. But you know what? That sound about right. That's where they come from. It's probably their last year in school. So, hey, Why not finish it? I see these guys every morning and they was always cool with me. Everything was always smooth with them until the week of that altercation with Nyjah and her brother. I stopped seeing them. That next day after the altercation, I didn't see the brothers the next day. After that, I didn't see the brothers the next day. Friday comes, I don't see them. Whole weekend passes, nobody sees these guys in the neighborhood, and that's when the news of this guy being killed in his living room, it hits the TV. But you know, this happens on the regular. This is just regular Monday in the dirty 30s in south side of Richmond, Virginia. No one really keys in on it until one of my homeboys tell me who this person actually is, and the person who was killed was the stepdad of these twin brothers that I knew. Turns out the stepdad would beat their mother to death. And when I say death, I don't mean to kill her, but beat her badly, like really disrespect her verbally, physically, emotionally, put her in so much pain and agony that it got to the point where the shorter brother, he won't go on no more. And that morning, he shot and killed his stepdad by shooting him in the face with a rifle. After a certain amount of time passed, we found out how much time he got, and we really felt like it was over the top in everybody's opinion, because I mean, he was defending his mother. But the simple fact was, he wasn't defending his mother at that point in time, is the reason why I think the sentence was so high. Or maybe I got some facts wrong. It's a story I've known all these years. I'm not gonna speak on where he locked up, I'm not gonna say his name, I'm not gonna release none of that out of respect for him and his family. I haven't spoke to him since the last time I seen him. Since the last time I passed him a black and mild and he passed it back. It's the last time I spoke to him. And then I see that story on the news about him. But I will say this, bro, I hope you holding your head. I hope you found peace wherever you at. Whether you released or still in prison, I hope you find some type of happiness and peace to hold on to. The ability to understand oneself is the ability to understand the people around you, which also allows you to respect and understand everything around you. You know, it's a lot of cold gravestones with young and old, men and women who fought for somebody not knowing it was never their battle to lead the charge in. With this information we have today, I can just hope that we become more socially intelligent, considerate, and open to everybody's struggles and point of views. Because if not, you already in the war with me. Now y'all stay safe, y'all stay positive, and y'all stay sober. If you ain't moving, you losing. And we out. Call me, D.
Hustler talk, no comment, don't just paper chase. Chasing my dreams, my nightmares ain't got no money, just a cardboard sign and they existing so bummy. And they want me down with them at the bottom of the barrel. I don't want no